This is the story of a group of teens who played with forces beyond their understanding and took things a step too far. Let's join them as they deal with the consequences of their actions. A man enters a house party looking for his brother, Duckett. He eventually found his location locked up in a room. Since Duckett didn't respond, Cole had no choice but to force the door open. Inside, he finds his brother muttering to himself, saying, "Can you see them? They're in here. Dad says you're going to hurt a lot of people." Cole brings him downstairs and got furious at the people recording them on their mobiles. Then Duckett suddenly stabs Cole, walks away, and then stabs himself. Mia is lost in thought listening to a recording she made with her mom. She's at her 2-year death anniversary. She's not very close with her dad, apparently. She got a call from Riley asking to be picked up since his sister isn't answering her phone. Riley is with his friend when Mia arrived. They were having fun singing on the drive back when Mia noticed something on the road. She got out to check. It was a dying kangaroo. It probably got hit earlier. Riley wanted to put it out of its misery, but Mia hesitated at the last second. "Somebody else will come along and do it," she says. Mia and Riley finally made it home. After punishing Jade for not picking up Riley, Mia tells her about the kangaroo earlier. Then Jade shows her a video of a group of teens in a party doing a strange activity. Mia wanted to go check it out, but Jade declined. Jade's mother, Sue, arrived and thanked Mia for looking after Riley. Jade sneaks out of the house with Mia and Riley to attend the party. When they arrived, Mia awkwardly tries to fit in but was ignored by everyone. So Jade asks her if she's okay, but then Daniel, Jade's boyfriend, arrived and diffused the tension. Mia is also Daniel's ex. Haley finally declared to start and asks for a volunteer. Mia raises her hand and it begins. First you get tied up, then they time the whole activity after she lets it in. It cannot go for more than 90 seconds. Mia asks what happens if they go beyond 90 seconds, and Haley says they'll want to stay. Then Joss says that if you die while they're in you, they'll have you forever. Haley lights a candle. It'll be the doorway. Light it up to open it, blow it out to close it. Then the hand is put on the table. Haley tells Mia to hold the hand and everybody readies their phones. Now she has to say, "Talk to me." Mia did, and as soon as she spun around, she sees an old man. Mia was shocked with fright and demanded to know who was that. Haley tells her it's different each time. Jade thought Mia was acting up. Haley tells Mia to say, "I let you in." Mia is freaked out, but the peer pressure got to her and she tries again. "Talk to me." Suddenly a woman appears. Everybody is now pressuring Mia to continue. So she says, "I let you in." Then immediately she was possessed and the 90-second timer begins. Mia is a completely different person now, pointing at nothing and saying, "There he is," then pointing at Riley saying, "They like you." She convulsed some more and a door opened on its own and closed. Everyone cheered. Mia then says he's behind you now and he'll split you over and over again. Riley is getting concerned now. It's already been 83 seconds, so Haley pulls the plug. But Joss struggles to get the hand. Mia threateningly repeats "run" over and over. It's over 90 seconds now. Riley is really terrified. They finally ripped the hand away. Mia came to and she says that it was amazing. Later that night, Riley is frightened, so he checks up on his sister, but she says he can't sleep in her room. So he tried Mia downstairs and she welcomes him. She asks if he's still scared and Riley says, "A bit." Mia then tells him about her recurring nightmare where she looks at a mirror but don't have a reflection. He eventually falls asleep and Mia tucks him in, but then another hand touches Riley. The next day, Jade asks Haley for another round and this time it will be at her house. After Sue left, the gang prepared the place. It's Daniel's turn now. Mia asks where they got the hand, and Joss says it's the hand of a psychic that got cut off and embalmed. Haley says it's actually from a medium and that the hand is coated in ceramic. Or it could be the hand of a Satanist and the other hand is still out there. Daniel is strapped in, the lights dimmed, and the filming starts. He says the words and was startled by what he saw. He says, "I let you in," and he gets possessed. He tells Jade that Daniel hates it when you touch him before toppling to his side. The dog comes along and Daniel kisses it on the mouth. Everyone cringed and stopped the session. Daniel was angry and demanded to delete the recording but got ignored, so he walked out mad. Mia volunteers to be next. So begins their marathon session of possession, where everyone took turns to talk to the hand and to let the spirit in. Joss had enough and decides to turn in for the night, but Riley wanted to have a go. But Jade is strongly opposed to it. They exchanged hurtful words and Jade walks out the room. Riley begs Mia, even if it's only for 60 seconds. Mia initially says no, but agreed if it's only for 50 seconds. So they prep him up, light the candle, and say the words. Almost instantly, Riley is shaken and curses softly. Mia assures him, and Riley lets the spirit in. The possessed Riley starts apologizing and saying that he never wanted to hurt her, and that he misses Mia so much. This is when Mia realized that it could be her mother. It's already been 50 seconds, but Mia doesn't want it to stop. The spirit says that she's proud of Mia, but suddenly convulsed as if Riley is getting possessed again. Without warning, Riley hit his head on the table. Everybody is shocked to inaction. They tried to stop him, but he continued. That is until Jade arrived and protected his head. Everybody is panicking, and Mia is in shock and starts seeing things. But everybody got their stories right when the police came. Mia ignored her father's questions and implied that he's hiding details about her mother's death. She actually took the hand home. She went to the hospital to check on Riley, but Jade and Sue are now furious at her. Riley is in a real bad shape. She was sent away, but saw an image of her mom for a second. She followed her to the restrooms where she heard her voice, but there was nothing there. Daniel found Mia and comforted her. On the drive back, Daniel says he has nowhere to go since his parents think he's at his cousin's. Mia offered her place, and Daniel was a bit reluctant, but agreed. At her place, Mia insisted that the ghost was her mom, but Daniel replied that they could be imposters. It's because when they get possessed, they could perhaps read their minds and know everything. The circumstances of Mia's mom's death was strange, since she was locked in a room and was assumed to have overdosed in sleeping pills, but her fingernails has wood, and the door has scratch marks. Daniel is already fast asleep, but Mia is still watching recordings of her with her mom. She eventually falls asleep, but wakes to a strange dream. She's still with Daniel, but at the background, her dad found her mom and is trying to revive her. She looked at her hands and saw it was like her mom's. Mia wakes up and hears a soft voice. She looks at the dark corner of the room and something moved. It was a terrifying-looking ghost. The ghost suddenly crawls and starts sucking on Daniel's toes. Mia can only helplessly scream at Daniel to wake up. When Daniel wakes up, he instead sees Mia in a trance doing it. He got freaked out and left. Mia was so mad at herself that she took the hand and summoned her mother's spirit. Her mother appeared, and Mia asked her if she really killed herself. The spirit said that it wasn't on purpose and that she never wanted to leave Mia ever. Then the spirit creepily tells Mia that Riley needs help. Mia sleeps under the embrace of her mother. Sue and Jade were washing up Riley, but he wakes up and bites Jade. He then starts to harm himself again, to Jade's horror, before the nurses step in to help. The gang meets up to discuss what's going on. Joss says he got the hand from Duckett, who told him that if you die while they're in you, they have you forever. Mia tells everyone that she's been seeing ghosts, but no one else saw anything. Joss says that Duckett told him that the ghosts can imitate people, that Duckett can now see them even without the hand, until he went crazy and stabbed his brother Cole and killed himself. They all agreed to visit Cole. They catch Cole waiting for the bus, but Cole was hostile towards Joss and Haley for using his brother. They both asked for his help, but he left them. But Mia and the rest followed. Jade tells Cole about Riley. Cole was dumbfounded that they let a kid do it, but tells her that the spirits weaken the longer they're in you, and eventually the body kicks them out. Jade was upset and tells him that it's not working and got out the bus. She got really mad at Mia for letting Riley go for 2 minutes and for messing with Daniel. Mia asked her to let her try helping Riley by closing the spiritual door since they can't remember blowing off the candle. Jade reluctantly agreed. Back in the hospital, they close the blinds and prepare the ritual. They light the candle and prepare the hand. They close the door, but it doesn't appear to work. So Mia had the bright idea to use the hand to speak with Riley's spirit in case it's present. She summons Riley, but a different spirit appeared before her. A hospital would have ghosts, understandably. Mia asks the little girl if she's seen Riley's spirit. The spirit tells her that she can take her to him. Mia agrees, and the little girl says, "I let you in." The next vision shows Riley's spirit getting devoured by evil spirits. He looks for a second to ask for help before Mia was pulled back. She told them what she saw and kicked the hand away in disgust. Mia went home in a daze, but her dad was waiting for her. He's now ready to be honest with her. Apparently her mother left them both a suicide note which the dad kept all this time. He read it to her, and it tells how Mia's mother didn't feel hopeless in a long time, and to wish them both with long and happy lives, and to not hate her and to forgive her. But Mia doesn't believe her mom killed herself because her spirit told her. She just couldn't accept it. Her dad told her to not blame herself, but she's having doubts. Back in her room, the spirit tells her that he's lying and going to hurt you. Then her dad seems to be knocking violently at her door. But her real dad is still on the couch checking her bag. Then the spirit tells Mia that Riley needs to die to end his suffering. Mia hesitates, but the spirit says that it'll look after him. The door crashed open and it was an imposter. It started attacking her and pinned her on the ground. The real dad is struggling to get in, but when he finally did, Mia accidentally attacked him. Mia called Jade and tells her that she knows what to do now. Jade tells Mia that Riley is actually starting to become himself now. But Mia insisted he's still in agony in the spirit world, probably believing all the lies the spirits fed her. She asks Jade to come to her place so she can show her. Mia is actually in the hospital parking lot. She visits Riley and Sue welcomed her. Mia requested a minute alone with Riley. She apologized, but afterwards sees a different person. The spirit taunts Mia, telling her she's never getting Riley. Mia raises the scissors, apparently blind to the evil spirit's illusions. She sees the kangaroo from before and has an idea. Jade arrives in Mia's place, but she's not coming out. She goes in the house and discovers Mia's father still alive but bleeding badly. She calls Sue to tell her about Mia, but Riley is gone. Jade arrived back and sees them both at a distance. She rushes to stop her. Mia edges closer to the highway with Riley, her imposter mom cheering her on, urging her to show Riley the way and to free him. Jade catches up, but Mia released her grip instead. In a split second, Jade pushes Mia onto highway traffic. Mia got up with heavy injuries and sees Jade and Riley. Then she's now in the hospital in an instant. She sees Riley now fully well and about to be discharged. She also sees her dad in the distance. Mia finds a mirror without her reflection and realized her biggest fear. As the lights continue to shut off, she chases her dad. Then a light flickers at a short distance. Mia curiously moves closer to it. She finds a table, candle, and a hand outstretched. She holds the hand and was transported instantly in a room full of strangers. The stranger says,
"I let you in.